This is a trade recap for Monday, July the 9th, 2012 on the ES Runner and Euro Runner trading systems. Profits taken from, for pre-market for the ES Runner, 3:15 in the morning, 15 minutes after the European cash market open. We stayed on the first 15 minutes of trades in the cash market open. From 3:15 till 9:30 is considered the pre-market session. And from 9:30 in the morning, staying out of the first 15 minutes for that market's open, really 9:45. From 9:45 through until 4 p.m. would be the regular trading hours profit. We stay out of anything past 4 a.m. due to the market volatility. The pre-market yesterday generated 6 ticks of total profit. One entry here long at 6:20 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, made 6 ticks, and then the runner was brought to break even, and it got stopped out here. Going back in time, this sprint was a good trade. It made profit, but unfortunately it happened right at news, which means it wasn't a valid trade to take. And then staying out of the cash market open between 3 and 3:15 means there was no trades taken here. So it was only 6 ticks generated a profit yesterday during pre-market for a total of 1.5 points. Yesterday, during the regular trading hours, or just prior to, was very difficult to trade. Draghi was speaking from the Eurozone, which he spoke for an hour to two, and it's hard to tell exactly when he spoke or how long he spoke, but he was starting to speak at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And traders are told to not, based on the rules, to not take any trades during the time he speaks. But unfortunately, I was away yesterday on a trip for a wedding for my brother. I can't say for sure how long Draghi spoke yesterday. A lot of traders didn't take these trades, but I will show you the profit and loss that took place during the day, the regular trading hours on Monday the 9th. That was profit from today. 42 ticks were made today. Regular trading hours, 12 ticks were made pre-market. It was a very good day today. Cumulatively between regular trading hours and pre-market, there was a total of 54 ticks were made today. All right, so going back to regular trading hours yesterday, it was a very choppy day. Plus, it was the first day back from the July 4th week vacation, so it makes for a very difficult day to trade typically. The first short here was at 9:44 in the morning. We take trades at 9:45 and on. This trade was generated at 9:42 in the first trigger price. The trigger price was 9:42 in the morning. Therefore, this 9:40 candle that created the price of entry at 9:42 is not a valid trade to take based on the rules, even though it made its 2 points of profit. I don't count this trade. This scalp I do count. It almost made 8 ticks, but it didn't. It lost 8 ticks here. And keep in mind, Draghi was speaking from 8:30 in the morning on. He usually speaks for 1 to 2 hours. There was a lot of losing trades during the time that Draghi was speaking. During the time the Canadian had its business outlook survey, and even more importantly in Canada was the pound member Tucker speaking, and then FOMC member Williams spoke. Between 8:30 and probably 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there were a number of very large impact speeches being given that have effect on the US dollar, that have effect on the ES market. Okay? So keep that in mind when you see today, when you see the Monday success or failure, I should say. It was an unusually choppy day due to all these people speaking, a day that most traders didn't take these trades. Nevertheless, I will show you all the setups. Loss of 8 ticks there. Primary entry here, lost the 3-point stop loss on both contracts. This was a very unusual occurrence to lose the full 3-point max loss on both contracts, but it occurred nevertheless. It occurred between 10:50 and about 11:30, which was right before the pound member Tucker was going to speak at 11:30 a.m. This trade here, or 11:30 was right here. This trade here was 11:38 in the morning during the times Tucker was speaking, but I'm showing you the losing trades as well as the winning trades, just to give you all the trades that happened during the day yesterday. If members stayed out of all the trades in the morning due to all these people speaking, then there was actually 6 ticks made in pre-market, and there was very little lost in the morning, because as you got away from these guys speaking, that was the only profitable trade for the morning right here. When you got away from the FOMC speaking and all that stuff, right here at about 2 12:20 in the afternoon was a trade that made 8 ticks, with the second brought to break even, and a scalp right here that nearly made the 8 ticks, made about 7 or 6, and then got taken out or break even here. So after the speeches during the morning and the afternoon, it was actually still a decent day later in the day with 8 ticks of profit. And we stopped taking trades at 3:45. This trade was inside the yellow, therefore not a valid trade to take, and R didn't print for the rookie trading rules. The scalp here happened at 3:48. It made its 8 ticks of profit from the scalp candle here up to here. It made 8 ticks of profit, but I don't count it because it's after 3:45. So the day lost 28 ticks, which is 7 points. Of that 28 ticks, about 18 or 20, probably even more than that, probably the full 28 ticks were actually due to news. And in the pre-market hours, there was again 6 ticks made. And at the end of the day, after FOMC member Williams probably stopped talking. They usually talk for about an hour to an hour and a half. So after he's done talking, which is probably about 1:30, after 1:30, which 1:30 is right about here or so, after 1:30, there was a good setup to go short that made money. Now this trade here to go long almost made 2 points. It went 1 3/4, which we have a 2-point profit target in the regular trading hours. You can see it nearly made the 2 points here, but unfortunately it didn't. And to move up your stop loss to the smart line, which is the stop loss line, it lost 6 ticks times 2. So after Williams spoke and after the guys in the morning spoke, the system lost 12 ticks here, made back 8 ticks here, so it was under 4 ticks. And then you had 6 ticks for the pre-market morning. So with all the people speaking yesterday, it still ended up probably netting a total of about 2 ticks for the day. But it was a very choppy Monday. And I'm not rationalizing losing trades. What I am saying is that losing trades happen during times when big members speak. The market is erratic. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. If you look at the price action during yesterday, it was choppy. It was down, and then it was up, and it was down, down, and then it was up, and then it was just, it's all over the place. And the algorithms are just generating signals based on order flow and bid and ask volume. And unfortunately, it has a tough time when the market is very erratic due to high impact people speaking. And again, to show you one last time, 8:30 in the morning, Draghi speaking. He speaks for 1 to 2 hours, moves the market. Canada has its business outlook survey, which is a big impact on the US dollar during that time, which affects the ES market. Member Tucker spoke for the pound. Very big impact on the US dollar, big impact on the ES. And then FOMC member Williams speaking. Now to show you the euro. The euro had similar results for the exact same reasons. The euro had a 20 pip loser times your entire first and second half of your position here at 2:25 in the morning. This trade here at 3:10 would not have been taken during the market. The European cash market opened between 3 and 3:15. Don't take any trades when the cash market opens in the first 15 minutes. It's too dangerous. Here, this was a short, but there was a 4:30 news release. So you don't take a trade within 30 minutes of a news release pre-market. So don't take a trade short here. If you did, you got out of it at 4:25, which would have been right here, for probably a break even, a couple ticks won or lost, whatever it might be. But no trades are taken within 30 minutes of a news release, a high impact or medium impact news release. This long here was taken at 6:35 in the morning. It was closed just before Draghi spoke at 8:30, which was 8:25, for a total of 1 pip made on your entire first and second half of your position. So it's negative 20 times 2, positive 1 times 2 for negative 38 pips for the day. This is only now the 9th day the euro is lost since April the 19th. It's only the 10th day that the ES is lost since April the 19th. You can run those statistics and see that it has over an 85% success rate. Both systems do. Highly profitable systems. Even on choppy days, they tend to do fairly well. These 2 choppy days, they did not. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you in the room, www.es-runner.com. and info@es-runner.com is how you can reach me. Thanks very much.